One would imagine that when Sister of Providence Margaret McCleary founded Kate's Kitchen in Holyoke in 1980, she would have no idea the profound impact that this ministry would have on the needy over the next 3 decades. Providence Ministries now operates 9 programs serving the homeless, poor, and hungry. As we see flowers and greenery popping up everywhere and start to think about spring planting, this agency, funded in part by the annual Catholic Appeal, wants people to remember its mission continues all year round. Since its founding, Kate's Kitchen has provided its neighbors with more than 1 million meals. The kitchen depends on a volunteer staff, along with funding from government programs like the USDA, MIFAP, and FEMA, and donations from the annual Catholic Appeal. This winter was a rough one, says Providence Ministries Director Karen Blanchard.
We had a lot of people coming to the kitchen wanting a meal at the Kate's Kitchen. We are open 7 days a week, 365 days a year, so it does become a challenge to have fresh food and fresh vegetables.
Blanchard says food donations are always welcome, and now that spring has sprung, Providence Ministries is calling on all gardeners to consider adding an extra row to their gardens. They would appreciate herbs like cilantro, basil, dill, and oregano, and of course, vegetables.
Anything that you would plant in your own garden, we need it here at Kate's Kitchen. Not only the herbs, but also the tomatoes, the cucumbers, the peppers, the squash, anything like that that you have excess of. We would love for you to bring it down to Kate's Kitchen and help us to prepare the meal.
During the summer months, Blanchard says the kitchen could serve more than 175 meals a day, and they will always welcome fresh produce donations. They do receive donations also from the Nuestras Raíces network of community gardens, including the one located just behind Kate's Kitchen. In fact, the network has donated a section of this garden to Providence Ministries for its own use this summer.
This year they gave us a plot because one of our men at the Loretto House Shelter would like to be able to grow something this coming summer. So we're really excited about that we will have some fresh things for the men in shelter too.
And of course, until all of these vegetables and herbs are actually grown and ripe enough for picking, Kate's Kitchen and Margaret's Pantry next door are always in need of canned food donations, which typically wane during the warmer months. The pantry is in need of all the basics like peanut butter, tuna, meals in a can, pasta, rice, canned soups. They specifically request flip-top cans for those people who are homeless and living on the streets without access to a can opener. And for those of us who may not have a green thumb, the Postal Workers Food Drive is coming up. Providence Ministries benefits from this drive. On Saturday, May 11th, you can leave non-perishable food items in a bag at your mailbox, and postal workers will take your donations, which are greatly appreciated to help the hungry in our community.